Here he comes. Wes Sears, everybody.
Yeah!
Thank you, sir. Happy hour. How we doing tonight?
All right.
Yeah, it sounds like a funeral. One more time. I said, how we doing tonight? There we go. God damn it, we're here. And Anniston, Alabama. I know, right? Here's the thing. We got a competition going on. I'm looking in the crowd. I'm noticing we're having some missing seats. Auburn did get beat by New Mexico State. So, I mean, the suicide rate is high right now, you know. Here's the thing about sports. Football, baseball, basketball, MMA, boxing. The fans piss me off. It's the fans. That's getting me out of the sport, you know. That's getting me out of sports in general. Because here's the thing. I was in a store the other day, and I'm getting like fancy food. I'm getting like ramen noodles, the 269 Doritos, you know, the cheap Tabasco hot sauce, because, you know, fuck my life the next morning. You know, I'm getting all the good shit. And I hear two people in the corner, they're like, yeah, man, you know, Alabama looking good this year. You know, they're doing this thing, and here's the thing about our defense. Here's the thing about our quarterback. Here's the thing about our running back. And I'm like, dude, you're 45. You're not on the team, bro. Like, that's not your team. They don't even know your name. Just because you get a jersey off a website and you put your last name on it and you're number 45, that don't mean you're on the team, sir. That don't mean you're on the team. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know those guys. You know those. That's our team. Dude, that's like me watching porn. And I watch two girls have sex. I'll tell my guy, like, hey, man, I was in a threesome. I was in a threesome the other day. Let me tell you about it. Point of view. No advertisements. It's ridiculous. I usually have a Michael J. Fox joke, but recently I've been getting a lot of hate over it. I'm getting a lot of hate. I'm getting a lot of bashing. I've gotten texts, emails, phone calls. I don't get letters because I'm fucking 29. You know, like, what the fuck is a letter? So I run another Michael J. Fox joke. So here we go. So it's amazing. Michael J. Fox is happily married. He's got a beautiful wife, and he loves to cook for her. He does. So she came home the other night, and she was like, Michael, you know, what are we having for dinner? And he said, chicken. And she was like, oh, grilled chicken? He said, no, shake and bake.
Oh, my Lord.
Jesus Christ. Death threats are coming. That's why I'm here. You're welcome. Go home to that. So, oh shit. So my uncle has one leg. That's a good way to just change the narrative, right? So my uncle has one leg. And to be honest with you, about 11 years ago, he was riding his motorcycle and a truck hit him head on. Lost his leg. He's still here. I'm thankful because he helped raise me. So can we get, yeah, please. Round of applause for him. He's a fighter. But to be honest with you, I still got to keep him humble. So every time I talk to him, I'm like, hey, motherfucker, when we playing basketball? You know what I'm saying? Like, when can we go one-on-one? You know, David 21, you know. He don't like that. He don't have the same sense of humor as me. But we do have the same, it's close to the same birthday. It's in July. And I'm so thankful that every year we make it a point, like, look, so like, for instance, if I pay for the meal, he chooses the place, right? So this year was my turn to pay. And, you know, I call him up and I'm like, hey, 21, you know. He's like, what? And I was like, look, our birthday's coming up. Can I take you out to dinner? You choose a place, any place. It could be Olive Garden, Applebee's, Texas Roadhouse, you know, any place. I'm gonna pay for it. It's fine. And it was like a long pause. And he was like, yeah, I want to go to IHOP. The pancakes, they're great. They're good. I don't know why he said IHOP, but anyway. It's amazing. I was heading to work this morning, Have you ever read a church sign in Alabama? Have you? Like, you know, like the church has a sign, and usually it's like a nice Bible verse, and it's like, you know, this, blah, 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 you know, Jeremiah. I read the Bible, you can tell. You know, like Jeremiah 20:11, blah, blah, blah. You know, I was driving by and it said, "You're welcome." And I was like, what the fuck did I think that Baptist church? Like, what the fuck? Like, you're welcome. And I called my wife and she said they meant you're welcome with a D. And I said, well, I didn't see the D. She said, well, I didn't either. And I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Ugh. Got a little toasty. It's amazing. It's amazing because, like, it's good that I'm not in the church field, if you will. It's not. It's a good thing. It's a blessing. It is. Because I fuck with people. Have you ever seen, I'm 29, okay? I'm 29 years old. Have you ever seen a sign like, he's returning, he is coming back? I would fuck with people. I would be like, hey, he is on his way, be here in 30. You know people freak out in Alabama. They're like, God damn, he's coming back in 30 minutes, Janice, he's coming back. You know, he's coming back in 30 minutes. And here's the thing, I would be that guy with an offering plate, like asking for money, like $20 for parking. Yeah, $20. Yeah, be here in 30. Be here in 30 minutes. Be here in 30 minutes. And when they pull in, they all, you know, getting out of their cars, they're all doing this, they're doing that. I would be like, he's already left. He went back home. And they're like, he went back home? I'm like, yeah, he went back home. And they're like, he went to heaven? Like, no, he lives in Atlanta. Like, Jesus is in Atlanta. He's like right past the city. Dude, why do you think the Braves are so good? He's a Braves fan. Chop on. You know what I'm saying? Like, chop on. Yeah, you like that. Chop on. Yeah. We ready to do this tonight or no?
Yeah.
You're excited.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
You're nodding and everything.
Yeah.
So you're ready for this. I'm excited. I'm going to go ahead and let Jean come out here and announce the first contestant. Let's get a little sizzle, a little bit like some bacon. You know what I'm saying? And then once we get it going, we're going to get it going, guys. Y'all ready for that? Thank you all so much for your time.
You're supposed to announce the first contestant. You're the host. And the second and the third.
I don't have my paperwork, but okay. I can do that. It's okay. It's okay. Hold on. I'm prepared. Let's see. Who is our first contestant? It's not Wes. It's not Clint. Let's see. Alrighty. Our first contestant. I'm excited about this one.
Go with the second one.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think she's from Kentucky, but she lives in Atlanta. Ladies and gentlemen, Bonita Ellery.
Keep it going for your host. Yes. You guys are looking good. Look at you. Eating and drinking and smoking and doing cocaine like you got health insurance. Ain't nobody got health insurance. Where's my 40 and over people that make some noise? So my 40 and over people, I'm gonna take you back. Do y'all remember the good old days where you be posted up in your Ford Fiesta? For all you young people, that's a car. And you'll be laying back, getting finger blasted by the star quarterback of the high school football team and shooting black tar heroin in your veins. And now you sneeze too hard and you got degenerative bone disease. My name is Bonita Ellery. My vitamin of choice is Plan B. I take it every day. It keeps my teeth white. If you guys have an important event in your life and you would like me to attend, If it involves me using a roundabout to get there, this bitch ain't coming. Roundabouts are circles and circles are shapes and no. Roundabouts are like the lazy Susan of Satan's asshole. Right? And then there's parallel parking, which I cannot do. And ladies, back me up on this, right? Every time that we attempt to parallel park, a man will magically appear and have to mansplain how to do it. Cut your wheel the other way, lady. You're gonna hit that truck. Yeah? Well, I might hit that truck, but I know where my clit is. Read the room, Bartholomew. Room got really quiet. I'm thinking a lot of y'all have experienced that. But speaking of clits, I just went and had my eyes examined. And ladies, wouldn't it be great if men took the same approach with us in the bedroom, right? So it'd be like A or B. Better here or here. We all just trying to have a good time. I'm trying to date now, and it's hard. I'm 52, so give it up for me. 52. But I like young men. Legal, but young enough that he has to put his finger under every word when he reads. Okay? So it's very hard for me right now because men who are my age, they go to bed at 9 o'clock. They're obsessed with the Weather Channel. And they say shit like, it's supper time.
Hell yeah.
Right? Oh, he knows. And then young guys are unemployed. They play Call of Duty all day. And they say stuff like, it is what it is. Right? So, I want to tell you guys that I'm an orphan and my life is a bag of dicks. Let's talk about it, shall we? So my mom gave birth to 2 kids. My brother she kept, and me she put on layaway. No, it's fine, it's fine. So me and my brother are very close. We met years later. And so he says to me one night, he's like, Bonita, what if we had met in a bar one night and started dating? That'd be weird, right? And I'm like, yeah, but you're not attractive. See, I got all the beauty, and he got raised by a Cline. You see what I'm saying? So, by round of applause, how many of you guys have seen the Barbie movie? Anybody? Okay, yay, okay, yeah. Well, true fact, the doll, Barbie, she comes in a box with Ken. She's engaged, y'all. Barbie got engaged. The caption on the box says, she said yes. And I'm like, wow, this bitch gets engaged and I can't even get a text back from a motherfucker who I let snort coke off of my tits in the bathroom floor of an Applebee's. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna leave you with 2 things. The first thing is skinny people, I'm gonna need you to stop lying to your fat friends, okay? Oh, Bonita, I was so busy I forgot to eat. It's malarkey. That'd be like me going to the bank, getting denied a loan, and being like, oops, I forgot I was black. And the last thing is, you guys, I haven't had sex in so long that AIDS is no longer a deal breaker. As long as you got your booster shot. Thank you, I'm Bonita Ellery.
Give it up for Bonita Ellery! You're really in your 50s? God damn, okay. Damn. And for the record, all I'm gonna say is, I'm 29. We don't play Call of Duty. We grew up, we played Fortnite, okay? We like killing kids. So, coming up next, we got a young guy coming up here. Give it up for Patrick Cline! Yeah! I see you. Here we go.
What's going on, everybody? All right, so first and foremost, found this brush on the floor. Anybody recognize it? Got lots of weird hair and shit. Nobody. No, like literally, I really did find that. So now I guess let's start. I'm Patrick. I'm from Temple, Georgia, Douglasville area. Yeah. I actually have some of my folks out here, and this is the 4th time I've been on stage for comedy. I'm actually doing something good, and all I have to say about that is I know I'm not going to bomb it, and I know that you're not going to have to sit through 6 to 12, 15 minutes of sad shit. So I'm autistic, right? And I am convinced that that's a superpower. Everybody, oh shit, you don't even look autistic. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? What does an autistic kid look like? Oh shit, I'm good at math. I'm good at 1/4 of every literal thing out there other than math. I like history, and other than that, I like cannabis. And, I get up in the morning and I smoke a bowl. Yeah, that's what you do. And my wife every day says, is that really what you're going to do every day? I said, yeah, sometimes I feel like, what's that movie? Us young kids don't remember it. Bill Murray. Oh wait, we're millennials, guys. We're actually not. I don't know what he was talking about. Fortnite. I did play Call of Duty growing up, and I will tell you this right now. I am gainfully employed. I honestly really enjoy everything that I do. Now, I will say this: every time I come to places like this, you have 35 comedians, you have 12 people in the crowd. Hey, look, guys. The votes add up, it adds up. If you can get a vote each somehow, we'll get a good turnout next time, yeah? Yes. So, essentially, the idea here, for me at least, is if you are here and you want to laugh, right? You paid $15. When people are up here, try your best, get into it, see what they're doing. I'm sorry that the first bit of it started off rough, but going from here, it's going to be a little bit better, right? So now that we got the negative energy out of here, had to do it. Guys, I have the best wife in the entire world. To be honest, she holds me down, and my favorite thing in the entire world, really, is to go to doctor's offices with her, right? And I know you guys out there, I hate going to Walmart. I hate going to the doctor's office. I tell you, it's actually one of the funnest things in the world. All you have to do is play a game that I play. It's called How Bad Can I Embarrass My Wife? They walk up and they say, oh, hey, Miss Cline, how are you? You're here to see, and I will literally stand right behind her, look. Oh, God, it's bad this time, doctor. Dude, shut up. Oh, man, you need to see it right away. It's smelly, and she, oh, I'm going to beat your ass. I say, if you guys can help me, please. Shut up, Patrick. Everything that happens to me rolls off my back, mostly because I'm too stoned to really listen to what, people have to say. Although I do hear a lot when meth heads talk, because I'm truly interested in what the shadow people have going on. Out there in Temple, Villarica area, we have so many meth heads that per capita, you could actually compare them to stray cats. And you always know, because a normal person chewing gum, and you'll see that guy in Ingles, right, in the lobby area, just kind of stands there for 4 or 5 hours going. Yeah, hey, bud, can I? Nope, sorry. Nope, sorry. But I've had an idea lately. We need to get them together, and I want to start a ghost hunting TV show. Think it'll work. Think about it. 24, 25 meth heads, crackheads, whatever, your choice of cracked out drug. We're going to set them in a quote-unquote haunted house. And we're going to let them hunt shadow people the entire night long while recording them. And I think that's going to be a really big hit. I would watch the shit out of that. I think it's a hit. We really should do that, guys. No, so growing up, I was called a retard a lot, right? My shtick is that I'm just this weird dude from nowhere who sometimes hits a joke, yeah? And growing up, they called me retard all the time. I didn't talk a lot until I was, a little bit older, things like that. Well, I have grown. Your teachers tell you your whole life, your parents tell you, just make sure you don't worry what they say. Don't worry, make that part of yourself. You grow up, and you're like, hell yeah, I can say retard anytime I want to. The same people that told you to be yourself is like, no, you can't say that. You have to be sensitive. I am one. So, I don't know. I'm pretty sure the news says that if I am one, I can say it. By the way, if anybody wants to swap cards, I got the R card, and I do give permissions pretty often. No, when I was growing up, guys, it was cool to say all that stuff, and it was because sorry guys, I gotta get off of here.
Mr. Cline! Yeah! Coming up next, I've heard her as well. She's from Birmingham, Alabama. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Barbee Jean!
Well, good evening, guys and dolls. Are we all having a fabulous time yet or what? Come on, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Woo. Friday night. Let's see if we can get this in the hole. There we go. Just like my husband. Yeah. Woo. I am Bobby Sutton. I'm your hot piece of white treasure. Stay at Trailer Home Mom. Yeah, you can call me Trailer Treasure for short. But my trailer is attached to cinder blocks, okay? Which means, obviously, I can afford the above-ground pool. Screw you all, I'm living so great. But most importantly, I can afford the fancier, slightly more expensive tiny wines. Yeah, because life is finer for the tiny winers. Yeah. I go this route because when you're walking around with a tiny wine, everybody says, oh, that is so precious and cute. And apparently when I'm walking around with the big bottle, everybody says, oh, that is a problem in church. Yeah. Please, you just brought wine to the cookout. Why can't I? Yeah, y'all, but hey, we trailer church. We got our struggles, y'all. Anybody else ever grown up in a haunted house? Yeah. My house was built by the man who started Sloss Furnace, and I don't know if anybody's ever heard that place, but it is like the porn hub of paranormal researchers, And we had 3 ghosts in that house. We had the man who started Sloss Furnace, we had his daughter who died of the consumption, and then we had a little 5-year-old. And y'all, it is tough when you were the unpopular kid at school and you come home and even Casper won't talk to you. That can affect the self-esteem. But my mother, she loved this man, y'all. And she redesigned this house for him. She catered to this man. It was crazy. She'd go out to wallpaper stores and antique stores and she'd be like, oh, Mr. Barnett, tell me what you want. One day I got bored. I walked up behind her. I said, I've been dead 67 years. I want to get laid. Yeah, I don't think I regained consciousness for like 3 days. But you get tired of that as a little kid. You get tired of being scared and terrified, And finally one night you hear the creaks and the bangs and the moans, and one night I heard the... It's like, that is it. I am going to confront this thing. I'm not going to be scared of it no more. I get out of my bed, I go to the hall, and... No, I'm not going to be afraid. I'm going to confront it. And I gather all my courage and I kick open my parents' bedroom door. Okay, I didn't see no ghost, but what I'll see haunt me for the rest of my life. Oh, good Lord, I'm triggering as the young, oh dang. Shoot. Oh, okay, we got it. We're good. Here we go. Oh, Lord, that's warm. Anywho, now I know I don't sound like your typical white Southern mom, but that's because I was adopted and raised by your typical black Southern mama. She'd get so upset at us getting out of hand at the Walmart, she'd be like, all right, that is it. I have had it. I swear to God, next one of you gets out of hand, I'm going to slap the black right off you. I've already done it for that one right there. Don't you make me do it again. Now, if you're going to look for me in the streets, y'all, you got to call me by my street name. Yeah, I got the street name, y'all. It's Cracker Jack. Yeah, for like obvious reasons. And also because I'm sweet. I can get your fingers a little sticky. And if you dig in my box deep enough, I'm going to get a prize. Hallelujah! Now, y'all, my mama, she used to say, honey, if we could take race out of the whole mixture, we could end racism by just embracing each other's cultures and each other's languages. And if we would do that, we could end racism. And in that light, I created the Trailer Treasure Dictionary. Yeah, because y'all, I swear to God, we trailer treasures, like 98% of us, we are not racist or hateful, I swear. We're just stupid. How do you know we're about to do something stupid? You're going to hear a request for someone's beer to be held. Get out the camera, that's a world star moment. But we're also able to take legitimate words and turn it into complete legitimate crap, like Nat. Welcome to the Alabama Motel 6. Will you be staying one nap or two? Post. Well, I'm supposed to be in church tomorrow, but it's the last day of hunting season. God understands. I'm not doing this to Mike, y'all. I don't know. It just loves me. Cousin. You know what? Patty Jo better watch her attitude real quick, because in about 2 seconds, I'm going to slap the breath out of her. Stop it. Butter. Y'all might even ask roommate tried to steal my skinny jeans, but her big old butt was too big to fit in them. Tear her. If she don't get her big old butt out of my skinny jeans, I'm going to tear her butt up. What is wrong with you, buddy? Summer. Oh, God, y'all, I drank too much last night. I am so hungover, I can't find nothing. I know my underwear's around here somewhere. Oh. Flour. Oh, hell no, we are not leaving Bubba's intervention early. We are staying the full hour. Shatter. Whew, y'all, that preacher went on so long last weekend. Poor old grandma done shat her pants. God bless her. And finally, Scepter. Well, I was supposed to be in my sister's wedding this weekend, except her fiance found out about that herpes a little too early. Y'all, I am Barbee Sutton. Join me at the show for a tiny one. Give me 2 points tonight. God bless. Thank you.
Give it up for Barbee Sutton. Yeah! That's some good shit right there. I like that.
I want to pick some mic.
Coming up next, we got another comedian. Are we okay with having some more comedians up here? I want to make sure. I'm not one of them, goddammit. It ain't me. I just come up here with a kitty cat shirt. You like that? It's got a little chain. Yeah. Coming up next, we got another comedian. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Chuck Connor. Yeah, man, this time I won't shut up.
choke bad. Yeah, I choked last time I was up here. I choked so bad, I created me an OnlyFans club. So far, somebody else is winning that one. Let's see.
Yeah, Chuck!
Better late than never.
Yeah, well, I lost my wife recently. It's been a sad thing. I hope somebody finds her. Really, really do. Naggy bitch. I hate her. Her sparkling little eyelashes over there. Oh god, the retards are here.
Yeah.
Anybody ever had a fan base that's so retarded you just had to quit? Yeah, they're there. They're there.
Woo!
Man, I tell you what, them guys are so special. Even Helmets and Crayons don't come enough with them. I keep files of them. Let's see. What to talk about? So much. Recently I quit smoking. Back 7 months ago, I did quit smoking. Doctor told me to take stress off my life because I had a stroke. Then what I do? Quit smoking. Worst damn thing I ever did. Now every time I turn around, it's like, I can't smoke. No. Then it's been more stressful every day.
Said you need something in your mouth.
Saying your name just hurts my feelings sometimes. You ever had a pain in the ass so bad that she just, every time you turn around, she's right there? She's right there. Literally. They do. Let's see. Asshole. Oh, which one? Short ass, cheap ass? Jordache?
Yep.
Sure, you do wear Jordashes.
Now you can wear DoorDash now.
Yeah, that's one of those things from the, 80s and 90s, early 90s? Guys, the time. Music was better. This damn thing keeps coming on me.
You're trying to deep throat in the back.
Hey, this is my show, not yours. Fuck off. You want to borrow it? Yeah, I told you I'd get up here and do it again, and I'm not as great as I would want to be, but I got up here again. First time was bad. First time was really bad. I got so damn drunk before I get up here. I was so nervous and scared.
Trying to eat that microphone.
Well, I can't know if anybody's hearing me or not.
Call it in, Sam, man.
Check one. I can't count on higher than one. Leave me alone. I've been
You thought of it, didn't you?
I was going to say something really bad, but never mind. There are religious people here. I know they are. Oh, the worst 30 seconds of your life? Hell, I mean, you've been married 20 years. It's been a little longer than that. There's a refund. Now I know you're lying. That's just like the other night. My wife told me I had the biggest penis in the world, then gags with a toothbrush. Hurt my damn feelings.
Find some decent pants, start holding.
Just follows your religion. My daughters have mental issues because of us. Hey, y'all, I do have this one. If y'all have a great joke for Christmas, you do have kids. Kind of start buying like little gag gifts, like little go to these little sex shops, buy like vibrating cock rings and nudie cards. Put them in a paper sack and tell the kids that it's their present, but don't touch it. You try to make some kids mad as hell at you? God, I did do that one. The bad part was I had to open the cock ring thing up and just to really make it more effective. I said I was wearing that earlier. God, I hated you guys. No, that was the old boys. That was the boys. Then there was a writing of having kids, and you have I guess an adult sex life, and you have videos. Don't ever let your kids even get an idea that you have one, because you'll be surprised at how fast they can find that damn thing. I was looking for one the other day, and my son, he comes in and goes, "Oh, it's on the bottom of the ship." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Your movie's on the bottom of the ship." I opened the door, and there it was. Hey, wait a minute. It was in the top drawer. What the hell? You asshole. Then it had that story, the bird and the bees, and now it's the bird and bees. There's just so much stuff I can't keep up with it. But I had to have that talk with them after that little incident. And I told them what they had seen was the biggest lie they'll ever see in their life. I have not yet once got under a car and got a blowjob at any point in my life. And I'm still pissed about that. I'll see you in the parking lot. All right, guys, this is all I got. Appreciate it, man. Y'all, thank you.
The mic is as dead as my dreams. Give it up for Chuck. Connor! Yeah! God damn. I'm not meeting you in the parking lot, by the way. I'm not gonna do it.
I just want to let the car and have that happen to me one time. You know?
I mean, if I shave,
Hopefully your legs.
have a shave. Have a shave. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited for this next one because it gives me like a Michael Jackson vibe. Yeah, I didn't know. I used to be a mascot, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Barbee Jean! Give it up!
Hey, my name is Barbee Jean, and you're probably wondering which Barbie I am. I'm Weird Barbie, and I have the psychiatric diagnosis to prove it. I have bipolar disorder. Don't worry, I'm not suicidal. I want everyone else to die. Yeah, I spent time in psych wards. It was a great experience. The psychiatrist always made time for me. The sex was great. I'm from Alabama originally. I do consider myself to be a New Yorker, but deep down, I am a Southern girl because I still have feelings for my cousin. Yeah. I did spend a long time in New York City. Yeah. I actually had a pretty rough experience there. Yeah, I struggled with homelessness. I was in and out of mental institutions. I worked at TJ Maxx. Really hardcore stuff, guys. Yeah. I saw the face of death, and it was 40% off of my soul. Yeah. So I'm a mother of my inner child. I have to bribe her a lot. Hey, if you're a good girl and you actually show up to work today, I'll get you some candy with weed in it. I'll even throw in a little Bojangles. Yeah, that's a cute one, right? Yeah. So, yeah, I actually can't have kids. Court ordered. My niece asked me the other day, she goes, Aunt Bibi, why didn't Jesus give you a baby? And I said, he knows better than that. Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, having kids is really expensive, right? Yeah, maybe if I was like Kim Kardashian, it wouldn't be so hard. Yeah. She is so shallow and materialistic. I'm surprised she didn't name her children after designer labels. Louis Vuitton, get down from there. Michael Kors, come here, sweetie. Kate Spade, stop playing with that robe. If I had kids, this would be me. Great value. Stop pulling your brother's hair. Equate. Eat your carrots. Jordache. Come on, mama's lap. Yeah, that's right. You know, dating is really difficult for me because of my mental illness. Yeah. It is. But thank God for dating apps. I joined Plenty of Fish. Should be called Surplus of Losers. Yeah. I've been attracting younger men. Yeah, I had a 25-year-old tell me he loves older women because we're more stable. It's like, oh, how cute. This kid actually thinks I have my life together. Yeah, how about I take him on a stroll down to Bellevue? I'll show him stable on prescription drugs. Yeah. I had one guy demand that I call him master. He said he was looking for a sweet girl who loves to be degraded. Ding, 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 me, me, me. Yeah. He said he was into CNC. What is CNC, you might ask? Consensual, non-consensual. Oh, so basically you want to rape me recreationally. How delightful for me. I'll bring the Pinot Grigio. Yeah. I did go on a date recently with someone I knew in high school. Yeah. I knew the date was doomed the moment his white beat-up rapist van came rumbling down my driveway. Yeah. So, but we did have a really good time. We had sushi at a really fancy restaurant, Publix. And I let him pay, of course. Listen, I consider myself a raging feminist, but if I have the courage to get into some guy's stolen vehicle, I deserve to have my meal paid for. No wine, no dine, no vagina. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not planning on getting married anytime soon. Yeah. I was engaged once. The guy got me an engagement ring from JCPenney's. Yeah. And I was like, oh, how lovely. Is that jade? Oh, it's mildew. Great. I'm the luckiest girl alive. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so, yeah, well, thank you guys so much. That's been my time. Thank you.
Barbee Jean! It's not my lover. Yeah. I understand what she was talking about in the back because she was trying to adopt me, but she kept asking if I like Bojangles. I do. I like a 3-piece, green beans, and dirty rice. Coming up! It's a very funny comedian. I'm honored to say I've seen him a few times. He's a good friend. He's a good guy. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Shane!
What's up, everybody? Thank y'all for coming out tonight. Shit. Everybody here acts like y'all been kind of angry or something. Everybody here go to the dentist or something today? Y'all seem a little agitated or something. Did somebody not get their Valium this month or something like that? Is that what happened? Hot damn, man. It's all good, though. How you doing there, young man in the checker shirt?
How are you?
I'm doing damn good, man. Hell yeah. I see that you happened to date out of your range. Congratulations. Congratulations. You must have a good job. It's good. Or a huge cock. So either way, a man that wears a shirt like that's got a huge cock. I can just tell by looking at you. That color red looks good on you, ma'am. I bet on the end of the first date, he said, it only hurt till you pass out. You'll be fine. What's up with y'all guys? Man, what's it say? Illegal on your shirt?
Illegal.
What does it say? It says illegal. A man that looks like you should not wear anything that says illegal on it. Trump will be president again, motherfucker. I don't know about you, but I don't like walking across across the desert or swimming or any of that other shit that comes with it. Hey man, what you choose to ride on's you, man. You can call it a banana boat if you want to. That is completely fine. Nothing wrong with it. What you laughing at back there with the red hat on? Hell, you right there right behind him. How you don't think I'm gonna not fuck with you too, right? Shit.
He's Cuban.
He's Cuban. Hell yeah, Fidel Castro. I bet you can roll one hell of a blunt though. That's the only good thing about keeping Cubans around. Shit. Want to steal your pills, but hot damn, that damn roll a blunt. I'm just fucking with y'all, man. Shit. Oh man, anybody here ever? I'll go this direction. Anybody here a parent? Anybody a single parent? Anybody single parents around here? Man, I tell you what, I was raised by a single parent. And there ain't nothing worse than them fucking boyfriends coming over. Man, that is some fucking bullshit. One day, this motherfucker one time brought me a fucking Happy Meal. Do I look like a fucking Happy Meal kind of guy? You gonna have to do better than fucking Happy Meal, huh, damn? Look at that shit. I'm at least a 20-piece nugget kind of kid. Fuck that.
Oh, okay.
So I cop blocked that motherfucker all damn night. Every which way I possibly could. I was like, nope, not my mama. Nope, not my mama. It's time to go to bed. Nope, not this time. Yeah, you're gonna have to do a lot better than that if you want me to sit in the back and not pay attention to it. Because hey, it's nothing worse than hearing your mama fucking. I don't give a shit what anybody says. You can be 13-year-old hard dick mid-masturbation and hear one moan come out of your mama's mouth, and that dick is limp, just done for. It don't even want to come out to piss. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking gross, man. Ugh. But you know what? Even your grandmama fucked. I hate to tell you that. That's why you're here. Grandma did nasty shit, man. This is back before they had feminine hygiene products. Can you imagine what that was like? It's like fucking in a sewer every time you get up. You had to be tough back then, man. Shit. Like my damn ex-wife. Now, I'm not going to say that. She was a very nice young lady. She kind of let herself go once we got married. Like, I'm serious, man. The bitch quit bathing afterward. I'll tell you, if I wanted to clean pussy, I had to do it. I had to clean it for her. It's kind of fucked up. That's why I am divorced now, by the way. There ain't nothing worse than getting that smell off your mustache. I don't give a fuck with anybody. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? I had to walk around telling everybody I like tuna sandwiches for years, you know? Nah, I'm just fucking with y'all, man. Oh, man, I drove a truck for years, man. If you couldn't tell by looking at me. Who knew? But I drove a truck for years, man. And all these truck drivers always talk about all these titties they see. Titties, 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 titties. You don't see titties. You see cocks. Dudes love showing their dicks. I'm not exactly sure why. It don't matter the age they are, they love showing dicks. I wish I could. But the obvious is the obvious. You know? But it's about 2 o'clock in the morning, and I see the light switch on in this old Grandpa Lincoln car. Right? I was like, oh, hell. And as a truck driver, you have to look down. You have to. I don't know what it is. But I looked down, and this old man looked up and caught me in the eye. He was butt naked, beating the bottom out of his penis. And I did the only proper thing to do at that moment. I stared in his eyes until he finished. That's the only nice thing to do at that point. Can't help it. What's going on, man? Y'all look happy tonight, man. I'm telling you. Man, did somebody, you know, did you not get the check this month or something like that? Man, y'all don't forget the damn whatever special drinks or whatever the fuck they do it here tonight. You might want to drink bunches to them motherfuckers. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you all that. I want you to like have a hard time driving home. Just leave before I do, you know what I'm saying? You know, a long time before I do. We'll be fine. Nah, I'm just fucking with y'all, man. thank y'all for coming out. I'm glad y'all come to the competition tonight. No shit, man. Support local comedy. It's always a fucking wonderful thing. And I'm comedian Big Shane. Thank y'all tonight, man. Continue to be the man, my man. You got it? Oh, hell yeah. Y'all have a good one now. Wes. Big Shane!
Give it up for him. Nah, goddamn it, give it up for him. Come on. That's some good shit. That's some good shit. I'll be honest, you told me when you came in you're gonna be a dick, and I was like, it's more of an asshole, you know. I was hoping for more, I'm gonna be honest with you. As being a dick.
Bring him back up.
Wait a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up, I've been able to see this guy a couple times as well. He reminds me of Chipper Jones for some reason, but I don't know why. Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Yates! Give it up for him.
How y'all doing? Set up my cheat sheet. Thanks for that great introduction, Wes. You grab one of those moments where you go to shake somebody's hand, and then they go to pound, and then you go to pound, and then they go to shake. Kind of feels like you're playing a retarded sideways game of paper, rock, scissors. Hey, you can play it off after a few times. You're like, whatever, man. Peace. I'm out. Shit. Scissors. All right, so I've been feeling old lately. I recently found out I was going to be a grandpa. That combined with childhood TV celebrities dying really make you feel old. I mean, Bob Barker hit me the hardest. The OG cock blocker. I mean, that one was pretty rough because I grew up watching all that. Suzanne Summers, her hot ass. Pee Wee Herman died. Okay, to be fair, Pee Wee Herman died in a terrible masturbation incident in 1991 in an adult movie theater. Okay, for all the youngins in here that don't know, people used to have to do whatever they could just to see people fucking. Like, they would go buy tickets, sit in a dark movie theater with strangers, and watch porn together. Okay. Poor Pee Wee died doing what, you know, I feel like he should have been doing. I mean, honestly, I think it would have been weird if he wasn't jerking off. I mean, unless, you know, he was like, why don't you take a picture, it'll last longer. I know you are, and so am I. Or if he was like, tequila. Yeah, I just wrote this yesterday, so. But yeah, so Pee Wee Herman died that night. Paul Rubin lived on. It was kind of like when Miley Cyrus killed Hannah Montana on live television, just twerking on Robin Thicke. Oh, people said Miley's crazy. They said Miley's on drugs. No, that was a murder, okay? She killed Hannah intentionally. Hannah Montana's last words were, "Fuck you, Dad. Who's got to go to work now?" Hey, thank you. Appreciate that. Alabama recently legalized medicinal marijuana. Pills, oils, and suppositories. True story. Mama Ivy said, "How bad do you want to get high?" I mean, come on, Mama, just give us some earth. Suppositories, though, for real. But it did kind of make me think. Were so many kids' medications in the 80s suppositories because they were just preparing people for all the molestering that was going on back then? I mean, I know this one. I know a lot of people from back then, and many of them were molested. And it wasn't safe. A lot of these Catholic priests and Southern Baptists really misinterpreted Spare the Rod, spoil the child. I love that joke. But I don't really know. Maybe they thought that if they got kids ready for it, it would be less traumatizing. If you had heard the words, get down on your hands and knees, it's time for your medicine. You'll feel so much better after I get this inside of you. Now, if you're not laughing about that, it's probably because your parents missionaried your suppositories, like leaned in and made direct eye contact while they... and that shit'll scar you. I mean, if that's the case, then I feel for you. So, I'm single, obviously. My sense of humor, most people can't handle it. I actually had a date recently. We hit it off, went back to my house, got back in there, she pushed me on the bed, she said relax and enjoy it. They say there's no wrong way to eat a Reese's, but there's a best way for a date to eat a fruit roll-up. I mean, I didn't even really like her, but you know, and she set the bar way too high. Like, she was gonna have to like eat gushers out of my butthole or something for the second date. But really, I feel like every sexual relationship should have to start with y'all rubbing each other off one time, and then spend the rest of the night together talking to see if you actually like each other. I mean, I really feel like it's a win-win. I mean, because, hey, if they give up and quit, you know, I mean, they're like, oh, my hand's cramping, oh, my arm's tired. I mean, you don't need that kind of negativity in your life. I mean, look, on the bright side, women learn how to give hand jobs finally. It'll be a couple years and they'll just be double-handed it, breaking out the Western grip. And I mean, ladies, guys will finally be forced to learn where the clit is. All right, thanks, everybody.
Stephen Yates! Here's the thing. I wasn't taking a shot at you saying you're more like Chipper Jones. Because I've been told I look like a lot of things. I came in the parking lot, I was almost at the door, somebody gave me $3. So I don't know what I look like. Might be a homeless man, I don't know.
I've been told I look like a baseball player multiple times, so makes sense.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up to the stage, good comedian. Got to meet her a few times, I'm thankful for that. Ladies and gentlemen, Joyce Liles!
Good evening, happy hour. I am Joyce Liles, and I am from Muscle Shoals, Alabama. So obviously, my safe word is cousin. There are a lot of stereotypes about Alabama. Some of them are true, some of them are not. For example, not everybody from Alabama marries their cousins. Well, some of us just hook up with them at family reunions. By the way, how you doing, cuz? I was at Buc-ee's the other day, and there was a family of 4 behind me, and I overheard the mother say to the little girl, well, you know you're gonna have to share your beaver with your brother. So I turned around and said, well, you are in Alabama. I should probably have my Southerners card revoked though, because I don't like football, I don't like cornbread, and I don't like my brother that way. Also, I drink my tea half and half, because I just want a little flavor. I don't want diabetes. I have way too big of a shoe addiction to only have one foot. Of course, sweet tea is a very popular drink in Alabama. We are 46th in education, but we are 5th in obesity and the number of Waffle Houses. I don't understand why people say they lost somebody when somebody dies. Because if you tell me you lost somebody, I'm like, were you in Walmart? Did you call their cell phone? Well, I sure hope you find them. I did lose my oldest daughter in Walmart when she was 4, but I was pregnant with her sister, so I already had a backup plan. I don't understand why people say that they lost their virginity, because I can tell you the date, the time, and the place that I gave my virginity away to a trombone performance major. He had a really good slide game, y'all. And of course, we used the rhythm method for birth control. And I guess I could have given it away to a drummer, but he may have hit it too hard. I did lose a boyfriend in 2020, though. The son of a bitch didn't die, because that would have given me closure. He didn't have COVID, but he did lose his sense of taste, because he cheated on me with a woman that looks like a malnourished horse. And I have been cheated on so many times in my lifetime, I just keep hoping the next guy that does it will do it with somebody pretty. Did get back on Tinder. And Tinder is kind of like a bad Chinese restaurant, but I haven't gotten food poisoning yet. What I did get was a lot of dick pics. And guys, y'all need to hear this. Dicks are like feet. They're ugly. They don't photograph well. And you need to be careful where you put them. I did see someone off of Tinder for a little while, and we had a lot in common. One of the things we had in common is that we grew up watching the same television shows. The difference is, I watched them on a rotary dial television. He watched them on Nick at Night. Yeah, he was a little younger than me, and by a little younger, I mean 20 years. But the biggest difference I see in a 30-year-old man and a 50-year-old man is just that the 50-year-old man's been immature for longer. I saw him with someone else for a little while, and we also had a lot in common. We'd both been in movies. We both loved road trips, and neither one of us had a prostate. He was almost twice the age of the guy I dated before him, but he was also 10 years closer to mine. And we went on a road trip to his hometown, and he showed me where the hospital was where he was born. He showed me where he went to high school. And then he turned down this road, and he said, "So, do you want to meet your in-laws?" There was 3 things wrong with that statement. Number 1, we weren't married. Number 2, we weren't even engaged. And number 3, I don't visit my own parents' graves. My mother is actually still alive, but when she dies, I will still have Candy Crush to tell me I'm a failure. Thanks, guys. I'm Joyce Liles. Follow me on social media, and let's take some selfies after the show. Thanks so much. Welcome back to your host, Wes Sears.
Joyce Liles, everybody! Yeah, good shit. Good shit. Here's the thing. Somebody is in the house, and he told me that he's going to be the last guy who comes tonight, or he's going to come last. I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, Shane Batchelor! Yeah!
I'll definitely finish last. I'm really excited to be here tonight. I'm kind of like Jessica Spano in Saved by the Bell. I'm so excited. By the way, that episode of Saved by the Bell aired 33 years ago, which warned us all about the dangers of caffeine pill addiction. Didn't really wind up being a precursor for what I think half the room is on right now, so good job, NBC. Last week, I bought some 12-year-old whiskey. Boy, his mom was fucking pissed. But I knew I had a drinking problem when after work I went over to my friend Mark's house and I knocked on the door and he was in the kitchen. He said, "Come on in." And I got in the living room and heard him bustling around in there, and he said, dude, you been drinking tequila? And I was like, what, have you got a sense of smell like a greyhound? He said, no, you're holding the fucking bottle. I can see it in the mirror. On to better things. My roommate recently said, he said, Shane, I think I've diagnosed your problem. You're schizophrenic. And I said, joke's on you, motherfucker. I ain't got a roommate. Anybody in here eat Burger King? Man, that's some good shit. If you notice, Burger King now on their menu has got a new menu item called Havesies, spelled Havesi. Well, you get the picture. Not half and half, but gotta have it. And they're advertising that in an order of Havesies, you're going to get half an order of French fries, half an order of onion rings. Sounds good, but I'd love to tell the CEO of Burger King, your employees have been pulling that shit for damn near 2 decades. This is nothing new. But speaking of Burger King, I went in the other day because I wanted a burger, and the lady behind the counter had a name tag that said Pat, so I'm not allowed at Burger King anymore. But I decided I'd stroll across the street over to Wendy's and get myself a double cheeseburger, and they loaded this thing down with like 8 slices of bacon. They must have thought I wanted a Baconator or something, so I tried to do something nice, and I asked the guy next to me, I said, hey buddy, you want like 6 or 8 slices of bacon? He's like, oh no, I can't, I'm Jewish. I said, relax, motherfucker, it's free. I'm fascinated by state mottos. I looked up all 50 states and their state mottos. Do you know what, anybody know what Alabama's state motto is? Well, I'm here to educate as well as hopefully entertain. It is, we dare defend our rights. But Oklahoma, the state of Oklahoma, their state motto is, Oklahoma is okay. And I'm like, if you want to be truthful, Oklahoma's state motto should be, Oklahoma, we take reservations. Anybody in here online dating? I know Joyce is. I haven't seen her on there yet. I thought about starting a dating website for those that are just kind of cowardly to talk in person. It's called Chicken Tinder. So online dating, anybody try that? Anybody ever had a blind date? Nobody's ever had a blind date? I had one that was actually blind. And I tried to put my best foot forward. I'm getting ready, I'm doing my hair. And I'm like, well, this is gonna be awkward. I can't really ask her if she's watched Yellowstone. But she brought her seeing eye dog with her, and she's like, you know, can I stop off at Walmart and get some unmentionables? And I'm like, yeah, whatever. So we go into Walmart, she takes that dog on the leash and just starts slinging him left and right by the buggies, and old Bud the grader's up, can I help you? And she's like, nah, we're just looking around. But you know, everything technology nowadays, your phone, your iPad loves to hook up automatically with your Bluetooth to your car, which most of the time, you know, you don't matter, it's like whatever song it's on. But when I go to take her out of Walmart, we put the dog in, I put her in the car, wouldn't you know it, the Marshall Tucker band hooks up on the Bluetooth with the line, can't you see? Oh, can't you see? She said, fuck this, take me home. Then I wound up dating a girl that has a Lego fetish. If you build it, she will come. But I don't give up on dating. Matter of fact, I thought there was a girl that was really falling for me, and come to find out it was her iron deficiency. I recently applied for a job with Pornhub, and I'm happy to say I got the role of the husband leaving for work. You just can't do anything nice for people nowadays. Lady riding on the bus in front of me, and I noticed some white stuff on her shoulder, and I said, ma'am, you got some white stuff on your shoulder. She said, it's probably the yogurt I had for breakfast. I said, no, I don't ejaculate yogurt. And then my last, you really can't do anything nice, but you got to try to be nice, people. Like coming out of Target, I see, I don't know if it's PC to say, a little person, a midget, struggling, man. He was carrying that flat screen TV on his back, and he was left to right, and I was like, well, let me put my shit in the car. I was like, hey buddy, you need help with that flat screen? He said, fuck you, it's an iPad. That is my time. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Say no! I love that shirt he's wearing. I wish you would have put it on. You know, like the hood. I think it would have been very tight, but I don't know. I think so. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next.
Wonder no more.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm in the hood.
I think I gotta pay for that. Like, that's gonna be on my tab. Like, you put Shane, like, he had his hood on, like, 15. Coming up next, we got another comedian. Please make him feel welcome. Will Davidson! Get up here.
How y'all doing tonight? I'm ready for my sumo match. You ready? We can break the stage like we talked about last time. Now, today I started off my day up in Ohio. It was supposed to be a 7-hour trip down here. Unfortunately, it turned into almost a 10-hour trip. It sucked. But unfortunately, fortunately I got here on, even though I'm a little bit late. That's what my old lady said too. I never showed up on time. I got some friends here tonight, and it's the first time they've seen me on stage, and I'm a little bit more nervous than I was last time. Man, I went on a date a couple of weeks ago, and it's my first time on a date in years. Well, I was expecting her to bring a whiteboard and erasers and markers. She was way too much into math. I'm talking about, like, I'm here to have dinner and some drinks and some conversation. I don't know how to do calculus. Well, we had some drinks, and I put down the 20, and she goes, well, what about, tipping a little bit more? I mean, I'm absolutely broke now, I don't want to do this. Okay, I'm really bummed on that one. I'm sorry, guys. Golly, this light's bright. I'm just kidding. No. Man, me and my two buddies back there, we used to hang out a lot. This is the first time we got to hang out in probably a couple of years, but we was out there, and we was riding around with some friends of mine and with some other friends, and we talked to her, obviously her mom, and we were sitting out in the car, and Brent sat and he goes, hey, I want to show you some stuff. And I said, okay, and he hands me his phone, and of course, a bunch of guys, what do you think we're going to look at? Some pictures that, I ain't going to mention on the phone out here out loud. Well, I'm scrolling through some pictures, and I'll be damned. He didn't tell me to stop, and I got a full frontal. I'm talking about, most guys, they lie about their size. When they say it's big, it's really about the size of your pinky. That disappoints every woman, I'm just saying. Woo! Well, when he says he has a horse dick, I'm talking about it, he wasn't lying, by God. I call him horse dick .mpeg. Some gun can't hang down past his kneecap. So we went to Hooters, and another friend of mine, I went to Hooters, and I was like, man, I ain't never been to Hooters. He's like, yeah, it's a good little place. He goes, I bet you can make the waitress laugh. I was like, try it. Well, the waitress comes over, and he goes, you ever seen a man with his dick, or his cock hang below his knee? He goes, no, and she kind of looked disgusted. Well, he rolled up his pants leg, and he had a chicken on a noose. Tattooed below his kneecap. I lost $20 that day. But no, I joined a gym, and as you can see, I definitely need it. Man, there's people in there working out with more weight than I have self-esteem. I'm telling you, the sad thing is, she was pregnant too. No, man, one thing I hate about going to gyms is you got those personal trainers always trying to sell you their services. Man, I got my cardio that day because I ran out that gym. And then I tripped and fell and started rolling. But no, look at there, I done said to my friend, I was like, man, you need to watch out with saying so much. Well, I can't help it, I got ADHD. And sometimes when I get that ADHD, my brain runs real fast and I see something shiny, I'm like, hey, shiny. Right? Definitely squirrel.
Man, I'll tell you what, last time I was up here, I met some couple of guys, and matter of fact, I know I met that one right there, and he has a great goatee, and this fella right here, we're standing outside, he was come up to me, we was just talking, and he goes, man, you got a pretty beard.
I believe that.
I asked him if he was going to buy me dinner first, he told me no. I was ashamed because I was hungry.
$20 is $20.
Hey, I'm telling you. But no, I never had a grown man rub my beard like that. I guess. Well, y'all, my time is up tonight. But I'm sorry that wasn't as funny as I was last time. At least I'm funny looking. Yeah, I had some time.
Well, Davidson, everybody! Yeah!
Thank you.
I heard a roll tide. Did I just hear a roll tide?
Roll Tide!
Sports! Well, I swear to God, this is the only state you can be having sex be like roll tide. Yeah. And they're like, fuck yeah, roll tide. Yeah. Yeah. That hurt. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up, I actually did a show with this young man in Emory, Mississippi. We did some travels, which he is from Mississippi, so I'm talking about me, I'm selfish. I had to travel. Got to meet him in person. He's a good guy. He's very funny. Ladies and gentlemen, Logan Peters! How's everybody doing now? Everybody get up for your host, Wes Sears. He's the closest looking thing to a meth head without losing your cocker. Yeah. Everyone give it up for the guy who put this together, Jean. Everybody give it up for him. He's residential diabetic Lex Luthor. And then you, the guy that married up. Yeah. Who was your favorite tonight? And tell me why it was Big Shane. And was it because he was like elbow deep in his overalls?
A little bit of both.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Same. Big Shane's great. All right. Has anyone ever had a thought at work and then you're like, fuck, I'm going to hell for that one? Yeah, it always happens at work. I do. Don't worry, I'm in a sharing mood tonight, so we're going to talk about them. I don't like watching videos of people that lift weights, right, because they might get hurt. But if I see a video of a fat person, I'll watch it, because they might fall down. If I see a video of a kid, I'll watch it, because they might fall down. Yeah. If I see a video of an old person, I'll watch it. We know what they might do, though. That one takes a second. They might die. That's what I'm hoping. Sorry. All right, cool. Let's see. I'm jealous of people with Down syndrome. Yep. We're out here roughing it, and they're raw dogging happiness. Okay. They're raw dogging. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, real quick, think about it. Have you ever seen a person with Down syndrome and anxiety? Yeah, because they don't fucking make them that way. All right. Dude. One day, I aspired to be a sugar daddy. Mm-hmm. I don't make enough money right now, so I give money to the homeless as practice. Yeah. It makes me feel better about myself, that I'm a good person, and that I make decent decisions. I'm not great at making decisions, obviously. I'm here. I didn't know I was a trendsetter. I didn't. While I was in the military, I was what was referred to as a data marine. Okay? It's an easy way of saying nerd with a gun. Yeah, I was doing it before all the kids in school. Right? All right, real quick. I think we fucked up the pandemic. Right? Because if we would have kept our noses out of it, maybe more people would have died.
I'm just saying, when God sends you the plague, you don't cure it. That was our chance to be in the Bible, and we fucked it up. Right? All right, let's see. I think there are 3 people on this planet that are unforgivable. Ghislaine Maxwell, this human sex trafficker, right? Yeah. Kim Jong-un, the oppressive dictator. And Matt Mahaly, he's the guy that invented microtransactions. This looks like an older crowd, so y'all may remember Farmville. Yeah, it was the person that had the really big farm. They just paid to win. That's what microtransactions are, okay? And I hate that guy because I'm tired of losing video games to Braxton, who's armed with his dad's credit card. Okay? I hate him more than the other 2 because I'm a white man in America. I don't know a whole lot about sex trafficking or oppression. So, yeah. I do know a little bit about money, not that I have a lot of it. I wish I had more. Real quick, what's your name, man? That is basic as fuck. I love it though. I used to date a girl named Kayla. I was engaged to a girl named Kayla, right whenever I went into the military. I do not recommend getting engaged or married in the military because they will leave you while you're deployed. It's a lot like getting married in high school. Both of them are dumb decisions, okay? Let's see, I like laughing at things, mainly I like laughing at when stereotypes are true. It tickles me pink when a black person tells me they can't swim. The only time that I think that it's appropriate to laugh at when it's not true is whenever Black Aquaman was Michael Phelps and his ass across the Montgomery River and grabbed that chair. That shit had me laughing. All right, that's all of the time. Thank you all so much for laughing at my joke. Follow me on loaded.comedy. Just like my ex-wife, it has 2 Ds.
Logan Peters, yeah! It's amazing. Not only is his stand-up is fantastic, but he even amazed me even more when he got in the parking lot. He got out of the car. Like, he wasn't driving, but he was in the back seat. He got out of the car, and I was like, God damn. He don't give a shit about his Amish beliefs. Damn. Logan Peters is awesome, man. He's a good guy. He's a good sport. Love him to death. Coming up next, this is maybe the last or second to last. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right. This next guy has always came in at happy hour. He did a show recently in Atlanta. Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Newman.
I'm doing happy hour. Yeah, I went to Atlanta to practice for y'all. Yeah, I practiced, like, I told my friend that I was doing this, and she helps me, like, get ready for shows. My friend Pat, I'll tell her stuff and I'll say, be brutally honest, which she has no problem being. And, you know, I'd be like, you know, saying this stuff. And anyway, yeah, smoke before the show. But I know what happens when I don't smoke. I know I'm just really bombed, so shit. Anyway, so, yeah, you might notice I got a speech thing going on. It's like I was diagnosed when I was 23 with MS. Oh, no? Fuck. But anyway, so I've been working on my inner asshole here lately. But I really had to put that in check because I went to see my friend Pat, and on the way home from her house, there's like 5 hoods. It's like Pat lives in a white ghetto, and it gets darker as I go home. But anyway, so I'm riding through, and I'm about right smack in the middle, and these 5 cops just swarming, 5 rookie cops, right? So I get pulled over, and you know, I don't know, man. I had to relearn so many lessons that day. It's like I already knew them too. It was like very important lessons. Like, number 1, cops are not my friends. They're not my enemies either. They're information gatherers. But the sky is blue, not blue with white clouds, you know what I'm saying? And number 2, never let them search the car, even though I think it's don't have any drugs in it. And number 3, and most important, know when to shut the fuck up. Well, I knew all these rules, but the other day I was put to the test. I said, well, I ended up passing 1 out of 3 of those, but I was very fortunate. When I got pulled over, you know, I'm sure 5 cop cars, people looking out the windows and shit, and somebody was probably saying, "Oh, Ethel, look, they got themselves a white one. It's about damn time." But, you know, I'm sorry, Ethel. White privilege strikes again. I got lucky on that. They didn't take me to jail. But, hey, you know, I'm just, it's hard to juggle whether, you know, because I'm working on my inner asshole, but man, I really had to put it in check that day. But, I don't know, maybe it's human nature to be such an asshole. Speaking of nature, it's like nature has this mystique, you know? It's like under every beauty is a such as all flowers are male. It's kind of weird, never understood that. Especially the orchid. I ain't never seen anything to look more like a pussy in my life. That's the original transgender. I mean, it hasn't identified as male since before antiquity. But, you know, animals, all the pretty ones, like peacocks and lions, males. But thank goodness, you know, nature hit a hard stop when it got to humans, because can you imagine if nature had kept going? Everywhere would be as flamboyant as Key West, and every day would be a drag show. And I don't think that'd work where I come from. Sorry, buddy, we can't handle them pastels around here. But I don't know. I just, you know, I'm really having to concentrate on my inner asshole. But I was able to juggle through there and not go to jail. And I just I don't know. I think that there's so many things that are just horrible to talk about, but I don't know if I really should. And maybe it's time for me to go. Y'all have a good evening. It's been
great. Jason Newton, let's go! Yeah! Hell yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the competition. Can we get a round of applause? Not for the host. You don't even know what we're going to applause for. I could have been like Taco Bell, like, fuck yeah, dude! Burritos! Yeah. That was a bad example, I can tell. Yeah, everybody's I agree. I want y'all to give a round of applause for every comedian that's been on the stage tonight. Have we had a good show? been okay. Yeah, you know, it's been great. It's been good. So, yes, ma'am. Okay, that's fine. Absolutely. If we're hungry, if we don't want Taco Bell and we don't want to almost die the next morning, wings and pizza. The kitchen is about to close here, so if we want to order something here, I'm just letting y'all know that it's about to close. So if you want to get a little something, you know what I'm saying? Like, we need to do it now. So, every comedian that's been on this stage has competed, they're in. We're about to get the judges in the back to tally up the votes. I'm gonna have a little fun for a second. Who do we think, who won tonight? Who do we think won?
Big Shane.
Okay. At least people are like, I mean, there's some people like, I don't want to say anything.
I don't know if he's awesome little guy. He was alright too.
Okay, yeah. Appreciate that, man.
All
right. So in the meantime, I just caused a lot of controversy. Okay. So in the meantime, I almost had a riot right here. We have a special guest comedian while the judges are tallying up the votes. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. We're not done. This ain't goddamn McDonald's where like after a certain time like. So, ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage. I've done some shows with him. He's a good comedian. He's a fantastic guy. Ladies and gentlemen, Dave DeBeaux. Give it up for him. How y'all doing tonight? Woo! This guy's like, dude, that was me! That was me! I'm the one who went, woo! Oh shit, I recently turned 50. Yeah, thanks for cheering the fact I'm closer to death than you are. Oh, okay. So, look, when I turned 50, I decided I'm not 50. Instead, I am $49.99 with shipping and handling. That's what I am. Yeah. And but before I turned 50, my wife was asking me, like, what do you want? You gotta want something special. I really don't want nothing. Oh, come on, you gotta want something really big, tremendous. It's your 50th birthday. I finally said, fine. I want a cute, young, slender, petite, red-haired female that don't mind sharing the bed with us. She brought home a dachshund.
Yes, I did.
Take a seat, the best birthday present ever. Yeah, but I got her back. You wanna know what I did? She told me for her birthday she wanted something sleek, shiny, look good, help make her look good. It could go from 0 to 120 like that. I bought her a bathroom scale. It met all the criteria. What are you telling me? Fuck, I did. Okay, look. It's just a joke. I did not buy my wife a bathroom scale for her birthday. It was Christmas.
True story.
True story. No,
Is that the wife?
yes.
He really bought you a scale?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Say what kind of scale?
Okay.
Scales go in bathrooms.
Yeah, lots of scales are on fish too, but hey. No, I used to live in Austin, Texas, and while I was there, I had a full-time job during the day, and I had a part-time job at this fancy hotel in the middle of Austin at night. One night, the hotel's gift shop completely ran out of cigarettes. And when that happened, the front office manager, who is from London, England, very proper, very British, Oxford University, not Oxford High School educated, comes up to me because he knows I'm a smoker. He's like, David, I need to know where we can get cigarettes very cheaply, very quickly. Do you know of any place nearby? I said, yeah, dude, go get your car. I'll meet you out front. We'll go right there. Splendid. We get to the cigarette store. He's like, let me do all the talking. I'll see if I can strike a deal. I'm like, cool, okay. We walk in, the guy behind the counter, hello, how can I help you? British guy just started in. I need someone to take a case of fags and put them in my booty, please. The guy running the store lost his mind. Oh, no. We do not allow that type of activity here. If you want fags in your booty, you must go to the gay bar called the Naked Grape. 2 blocks that way, 2 blocks that way. Look on the left. I was surprised that the Middle Eastern dude knew exactly where the S&M gay bar was. But I stepped in at this point. I said, hey, turban cowboy, come here a second.
What he's wanting is for someone to take a case of cigarettes to the trunk of his car. Do you have anybody who can help us? Well, of course, why didn't you say so? Come to his back to his booty. No booty! All right, Johnny Jihad. Better calm your little happy ass down. Pay for the cigarettes, we're walking out. He's like, thank you, come again, but next time leave your back booty lover at home. Okay. We got into the car. Before we took off, the British guy looks at me. He actually says this. You know, you just can't deal with some damn foreigners, can you? In my younger days, I was on my way to pick up a young lady for our first date. I'm running late, driving fast, got pulled over. If anybody in this room has ever been pulled over, you know that the cops make you sweat for a couple of minutes. While I'm sweating, my inner idiot kicked in and said, pretend to be deaf. He will feel sorry for you, he'll let you go. I'm like, oh, that is a great idea. Suddenly this guy's taking notes. I'm like, okay, yes, tell me more. Some cop comes tapping on my window. License and registration. What? License and registration? Dude, what? He goes, boy, are you deaf? I said, yes, officer, I'm deaf. You were driving fast. You need to slow it down. I said, okay, officer, you're right. I'm sorry. I was driving fast. I'm sorry. I'll slow down just for you, asshole. He goes, okay, have a good night. Yeah, you too. Picked up the girl. We went out, had a good time, started dating. A couple of months later, her dad calls me up and says, hey, what are y'all doing Sunday afternoon? Nothing. Come by the house. We're cooking out. Yeah, I'm there. Picked her up, went to mom and dad's house, greeted mother and father. Hello, ma'am. Hello, sir. Thank you for having us. Met her older brother, the cop who pulled me over. Guess who remembered me? Guess who told me to stop seeing his sister? Guess who stopped seeing his sister? Now, bring the story full circle. About 3 years later, I ran into her at a local shopping center where I met her newborn baby daughter, beautiful child, and her girlfriend. We say that part again, and her girlfriend. Now, the way I see it, that asshole brother of hers broke up a good thing between her and I, which drove her to go live an alternative lifestyle. Man, fuck the police. I just made fun of deaf people, relationships, and referenced NWA all in the same fucking joke. How does he do it? I don't know. Shit.
True story.
That is a true story. Okay, I have 4 stepkids, and what my wife and I do for each of the stepkids is on their birthday, we take them to whatever restaurant they want to go to. My oldest stepson is blind. He's been blind since birth. We ask him where he wants to go. He says, I want seafood. I said, well, what about this little restaurant just up the road? They, kind of surf and turf. He said, yeah, let's go. I said, okay. We're there, we're eating our meal. Halfway through the meal, he says, hey, I got to go to the restroom. He's blind. I can't say, the restroom's over there. He don't know what the fuck over there is. So I get up with him. He puts his hand on my shoulder. I'm guiding him towards the restroom. There's a partition wall that separates the kitchen from the dining area. I step to avoid the wall. He does not follow. Bang! Right into the wall. Everybody's looking at him like, oh my God, what are you, drunk? What the hell's the matter with you? What are you stoned? What are you drunk? What the hell's going on? Now they're realizing he's blind. Now everybody's looking at me like I'm the biggest asshole on the planet for making the blind kid walk into a wall, right? So I turn back, I'm like, dude, you okay? He goes, yeah. I'm like, you felt me step to the left, didn't you? Yeah. Why didn't you follow? You didn't tell me. Oh, so now on top of being your guide, I'm also your fucking GPS? Well, now that you understand, dumbass, what the fuck's the problem? Okay, you little motherfucker, all right. Get done with the meal, we're taking him back home. And his birthday's in October, so it's a little chilly. I got the window cracked down, I'm smoking a cigarette. He goes, hey man, I'm getting a little cold, can you roll the window up? Sure. 4 seconds later, there's an unbelievable funk in my car. The radio has melted, the paint on the outside has begun to bubble. I turn my head back, I look at him, he turns his head towards me and goes, you put up a wall for me, bitch, I'll put up a wall for you. So that's when I made a blind kid walk home. So if y'all see a blind kid walking along Highway 77 near Ohatchee, Alabama, don't pick him up. This is a good time for him to learn self-reliance. Sad thing is, that's a true story. By applause, how many of y'all in here tonight, your parents were high school sweethearts? None. Wonderful. Okay, well mine were. When you meet other kids or other children of high school sweethearts, you kind of compare notes. Like, father was on the football team and mother was a cheerleader. Or dad was a drum major, mother was a clarinet player. Then they look at me wanting to know like what my parents did. I said, well, my dad was on the football team, my dad was on the basketball team, my mom was on the faculty. I'm just kidding. My dad didn't play baseball. Oh, shit. Oh, I want to take a group of amputees with prosthetics and make them do the hokey pokey. You put your left leg in, now go find which one's yours. I say that so I can say this. I have a very good friend back in Arkansas where I grew up. He was born without the lower part of his left leg. He has worn a prosthetic his entire life. The prosthetic that he wears, or was wearing at this particular time, was a flesh-toned, semi-realistic looking prosthetic. He decides he's going to get a tattoo. I said, dude, when you go, I'm going with you. He goes, okay. We get to the tattoo place. He says, I want a tribal design around the lower part of my left leg. Tattoo guys like hop up on the table, roll your pants leg up, we'll get started. My buddy doesn't think about it, pops off the prosthetic. Tattoo guy's like, okay. He starts doing the tattoo and my buddy, just to screw with him every once in a while, is like, ow, ow, ow! Tattoo guy's like, knock it off or you're both out of here. Ooh, sorry. Now, a couple of weeks later, he and I are hanging out at a local mall. He's wearing cargo shorts. The cargo shorts cover where the prosthetic attaches to his leg. This young girl, about 14, 15 years old, sees his tattoo, walks up to him, politely asks, do you mind if I get a closer look at your tattoo? My buddy doesn't think about it, pops off the prosthetic. This girl throws the prosthetic as high as she can in the air. She's run away screaming as fast and loud as she can. Now, the prosthetic does not come straight down. Instead, it goes over this railing and it falls 2 stories. Lands in this lady's plate of Super Panda in the food court. This girl has run away screaming. My buddy's hopping to the escalator. I'm in the fetal position laughing my ass off at all of this. My buddy makes it up to the woman. I wouldn't say walk up, but he makes it up to the woman, offered to buy her another plate of food, another beverage, and even offered to pay for the dry cleaning on the outfit she was wearing. I'll speed it up. 1 year to the day later, I am a groomsman at their wedding. I kid you not. I kid you not. And I was very happy for my friend because for once he met someone who accepted him for who he is and what he is. And I was really proud of him because for once he didn't put his foot in his mouth, although he damn near put it in hers from the very beginning. Shit. I sometimes wonder, who does an atheist talk to when they're having an orgasm? Oh my goodness. Oh, higher power. Oh, deity I don't believe in. I said that one time. This lady says, I talk to God if I'm faking it. Oh, so you admit that the Lord is real, but your orgasms are fake? She's like, fuck you. I said, hell no. I already know if you're faking it. Damn. How many of y'all remember Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter? Yeah. I love Steve Irwin. But I always wanted to see him do a show from an American prison. Here we are in San Quentin at one of the watering holes, commonly known as the showers. And let's look at all these beautiful species of animal we got here. Over here, native to Los Angeles, this is what's called a blood and a crip. And over here from Mexico, we got serranos and MS-13s. And look way back there in the corner, the rare but not unheard of white supremacists. Now, what has baffled scientists for years is the fact that every one of these species of animal are male, yet somehow the population continues to grow. Let's get a closer look at all these beauties, shall we? Aren't they lovely, frolicking about? Uh-oh, I dropped my soap, so I gotta bend down real slowly, try to pick it up. I almost got it. Crikey! There's a one-eyed trouser snake headed right for me, man. Now, what you gotta do in this situation, grab it below the head, give it a few sharp tugs, watch out, stay spit. That shit'll burn if you get it in your eye. Potentially lethal if you swallow it because of the hepatitis or AIDS. Used to work in a call center. Yeah, I was the guy who answered the question, why's my cell phone bill so high? Some of us may have spoke before tonight. This call comes in one time, nothing pops up on my computer screen, but I go through my spiel. Thank you for calling the phone company. My name is Dave. May I have the cell phone number you're calling in reference to, beginning with the area code? I'm not calling about my cell phone. I'm very, very upset about my home telephone bill. Ma'am, I'm very sorry. Please allow me to explain. What you have done is you reached cell phone billing and technical support. I don't have access to your home phone account. However, if you will tell me what state you are calling from and allow me just a moment, we'll get in touch with these guys right away. California? Okay. Again, allow me just a moment. Let me look up the number. As I'm looking up the number for residential for the state of California, she says, and I want to talk to someone who can speak with a California accent. What? You heard me. Okay, ma'am. If I understand you correctly, you wish to speak to someone who speaks the way a majority of the population of the state of California speaks. Is that correct? Yeah. Next thing this bitch heard, gracias por llamar compañía de teléfono. Me llamo Chad. Número teléfono, por favor. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. Oh. All right, we're going to end on a strong note, we hope. How many of y'all, by applause, remember your first place, your first apartment, first trailer? Damn, somebody back there got excited. I had an apartment. My first place was an apartment, and my mother drove from Kentucky to Arkansas to see my apartment. And when you have an apartment, some of us get the hand-me-down furniture. I did. Did you get hand-me-down furniture? You didn't get shit? What about you? Did you have hand-me-down furniture? Yeah, okay. What about you, young lady? Did you have? Oh, somebody had a sugar daddy. Oh, so you're just an out-and-out whore? Oh, okay. But no, I had the hand-me-down furniture. And one of the pieces of hand-me-down furniture that I had was a kitchen table that my great-grandfather made for my parents as a wedding gift. My mother walks in, sees that table. Is that the table your great-grandfather made? I said, yeah, I love this table, except for this one spot right here just bugs the shit out of me. My mother started laughing. So what the hell's so funny? That's where you were conceived. Well, thanks a lot, Mom. I just sat there and ate a taco before you got here. Now that I said it out loud, I realized that Dad sat there and ate a taco before I got here. All right! She leaves a couple of days later. I load that table in my car. I drive out to my dad's house, slam that table on his living room floor like I'm really badass. My old man doesn't even get out of his chair. He looks at me and goes, huh, bitch told you, didn't she? I'm like, you could have told me this. He goes, no, this is so much better than I could have ever fucking imagined. Like, Dad! He goes, what do you want to do? What do you think I want to do? I want to burn this damn thing. Let's go. We take it out to his burn pile, throw it on there, pour some gasoline on it, strike a match. It's burning good. While it's burning, the old man says, hey, go get some hot dogs. Okay. Get the hot dogs, we're cooking them up. Ain't nothing like a hot dog being cooked over an open fire. Am I right? Am I right? Fuck yeah! Hot dog gets done, put it on a bun, take a couple bites, chomp, chomp. Old man looks at me and goes, hey, your mother ate wieners off this table too. Son of a bitch! You guys, that is my time. Thank you all so much for coming out tonight. Let's bring Wes up here. Oh, Wes! Wes has left the building. Nope, he's back. Like herpes.
Dave DeBeaux, give it up for him! Imagine being a piece of shit drunk in a beer in the back. Like, who does that? That was me! My hands were wet, you know what I'm saying? My hands were wet. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't drown. That was the problem. I washed them, didn't drown.
You got at least use a towel.
I mean, yeah. The judges are still trying to get the votes in. It's a close.
Do I get a vote?
No, it's like a close race. I don't know. They just tell me get on stage. They're like, dude, look, you got a county shirt, get on stage, talk to them, they might give you $1. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I'm just saying it's not democracy.
I can tell you I'm not giving one, so, you know, I'm not giving one. We're still here. We're doing some good things. This is a good show. I think Dave did a great job. I mean, am I wrong? I thought Dave did a great job. He's fantastic. He's the only person who has more hair than I do. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. No, I'm kidding. He's a great guy. Very funny comedian. We've had a bunch of very good comedians up here. Absolutely. I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Gene Jackson is in the building. I keep doing what I'm doing. I'm just gonna stare at him for like 15 minutes. You ready?
Who's the big wiener?
It's not me. God damn, I like him. Good shit. Gene Jackson, you ready for this? No, I don't want flashbacks. That's PTSD. Yeah, no pun intended. Can I tell you a question? No, I'm kidding. Gene Jackson, you ready to do what you gotta do? All right, buddy. Gene Jackson, everybody! Hey now. All right, so at the last contest, we had one judge that was doing fractions. That was doing like 4.6 and 3.7, 4.5, which was annoying as fuck when you went to add up the points. However, it made the difference this time because those fractions decided the difference between first place and second place, or else we'd have had another fucking tie, which I don't like. So, we have a definitive winner. But to make it fun, we're going to announce second place first and first place second. Who's ready to hear the winner? Or would you like to hear me do 10 minutes of jokes while you wait to hear who wins? The winners have it. All right. Second place, still qualifying. This person will be going to the finals on December the 16th. 16th. You're drunk. Don't fucking correct me on dates up here, all right? Here's a quiz. What's your name? Exactly. All right. December the 16th, trust me, I own a calendar, is when the next one is. It's on a Saturday. It's in December. And the person who qualifies, who will be replacing the winner of September's contest, who can't fulfill their obligations as main event champion winner, Barbee Sutton! And the winner, by a judge's decision, 3 impartial judges who are in no way associated with myself or Main Event Comedy, your winner of tonight's contest, Mr. Shane Noles! He also will be going to the finals. He'll also be winning a cool $100 to be provided by our date genius back there who thought the next show was on the 15th. Make sure and take a look at